Hey everyone, I just wanted to do this little video on exchanging a ignition cylinder in a 2000 F-150 truck. A couple nights ago somebody broke in, thought they could steal the truck. They ended up taking this black collar off, exposing the front of the ignition, and did quite a bit of damage with a screwdriver or whatever they were trying to use. And I wasn't able to get it going after that. The PATS, passive anti-theft security system, shuts off your fuel pump and your injectors so nobody can steal it. So needless to say, I had to go buy a new one and install it, and I couldn't find any half decent videos, so I thought I'd make one myself. So if it happens to somebody and this is broken off, well and fine. If your ignition just sticks, then I'm pretty sure you can take this ring off and mess around with it with your key, try to fiddle it going forward. But in the chance it doesn't, there's a few people that are saying that you have to drill the end of this cylinder out to get it into the on position, and I did not have to do that. That would be a last resort. So what I did was I took a screwdriver, and this would be the orientation of it here with the keyhole at 10 o'clock, I guess. So what I did was put a screwdriver in this slot here and started hammering the end of it with this. That's all, I couldn't find my hammer, but it was heavy enough and it worked. So if you put your screwdriver in there, keep hitting it, and eventually it'll go forward. Once you get so far, if you can't go any more that way, what I did was I put my screwdriver underneath and started hitting up, and then eventually I got it into the on position. And I should say that before I did that, I sprayed some WD-40 in the keyhole just to kind of loosen everything up, and I guess that helped a little bit. But the reason why you have to get it into the on position is because of this little ball right here. This will not depress if the key is in the off position, the ignition. So once you get it to the on position, that exposes itself, and where it exposes itself is right underneath here. There's a little hole underneath. There's one screw hole right here in the corner, and right next, just below it, there's an open hole through the plastic that you can stick something up in. And as soon as your ignition is in the on position, exposing that ball, all you have to do is press up on the ball and the ignition slides right out. It's that easy. But getting to that point can be tricky sometimes. If you're having problems turning the ignition, you have to get that done first before you can even think of taking it out. What I used was the end of a pen. It's got a little divot on the end. This little ball is not exactly round. It has a point on the bottom. So when I used the open end pen, it was able to set right onto that little ball perfectly and not move too much. Originally I was trying the end of an Allen key and I think it was just sliding off. So if you could get something round with an open end, like the end of this pen, it worked perfectly. As soon as I got it pushed up, it slid right out. I mean, it took a while for me to even find that little thing. I mean, you can't see it, so you kind of have to feel around for it. But you'll get it eventually. It'll be there. So that's pretty much it. I mean, it's kind of crappy that people have to do this, especially when someone tries to steal your vehicle, but I just wanted to make a little video and show you the orientation, little tricks that I used, just so you didn't have to drill this cylinder out, because it's a real problem when you're trying to drill that out. You'll end up breaking drill bits for sure. So, but anyway, yeah, that's pretty much it. Hopefully it doesn't happen to you, and if it does, hopefully this video will help somebody out. And I just wanted to, there's a picture of the part number and everything for the ignition, and I'm sure it was from 98 or maybe 99 till 2003 or 4 maybe that this will work for. So, but anyway, there you go. Hopefully I helped out a little bit.